Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is up? What is up, Betslip Nation? It's your boy Poolside, Duke Slips Pat, and it is August. It is finally, well, not really finally, it is just August. It is August 1st. Happy August 1st to those who celebrate. Wow, we are very much through the year, well over halfway done. And this show is just humming along, up 740 plus units on the year. It's unbelievable. The three at the top of the helm deserve the credit. The Chicks Picks Gens, the Professors, and the CJs, who are having monster years. In volume I am, and for the amount of picks I am having, my record being what it is actually pretty remarkable. And the C money contributing a little bit, Parker on my side, but not nearly as much. And we look to begin football and end the year profitable for sure. I for sure am doing so with a new look, me going into August and probably the rest of the year, even with football coming up. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get to it. Bets are to be made. It is, again, Saturday, August 1st. It is 10:30 Central, 10:35 Central, 11:35 Eastern. What is up? What is up? Drop a bet if you're in the comments today. But yeah, let's get to it. We will first start with it was a solo show, by the way. We will see a video from the Professor, and then, who else? Who knows? But it is going to be just me today. So we'll get in and out real quick and get you on with your Saturday. So first, we are not paid professional gamblers. This show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford, and only bet what you can afford to lose. And number 3, gambling can be addictive, so please seek help if you need it. You can call 1-800-GAMBLER. It's a national help hotline to get help that you or a loved one might need for a gambling addiction, because gambling can be addictive. So seek help if you need it today. We are not affiliated with or sponsored by any sportsbook. However, we are with Nevin Eyewear, always rocking them on the golf course when I'm working, on the golf course when I'm playing. All over the place at the games, right here, right now. Nevin Eyewear, Blood Fades, rocking them. Shout out to Nevin. Please use our link. Click on that link, which a lot of you have, which we're so grateful for. And go window shopping to find your perfect pairs of Nevins. They also have prescriptions, so you can use that link, and then you can go in. You can buy one pair for 30% off. Great deal in and of itself. The prescription, obviously, a little bit more expensive, might be a good deal for that. Or you could buy one at full price, one pair of awesome Nevin sunglasses, and then get 2 for free. So that's 3 for the price of 1. Great deal. You will get free shipping over $50. Shout out to Nevin for being with us. Please use that link. Tell them what we sent you there. Get you those. Still got some summer left. You can get them early for next spring or just to have in general. So shout out to Nevin. Next, not so good at explaining this one, but it is Playvo, formerly known as Player Profit. It is Playvo. It is like a sportsbook, but it is not. It is more of a game system where you get funded with a bankroll of credits, if you will, that you pay for. About $30 is the cheapest package. With our code JTBS, you can get 10% off of that cheapest package. Then you play the game, you make bets, and if you win at a higher clip before you lose, you can then move on to the next level there's videos on the website, Plavo, shout out, that will explain it better than I can. And then eventually you could turn in those credits into real money if you continue to win. And as always, I'm going to save Professor's video for when we get to the tabletop, so I'll kind of just get through these quickly. Unless I have anything to say, I'll let him say it. Today's best bet, as we start with the clean slate, as we do on the first of the month, it is Zach Thornton, one of his guys. I know he's gone to him. I'm excited to hear what he has to say about this. That's over 16.5 outs. So that is 5. And basically, if he gets to 6 innings pitched, then this hits. This is a little less than 6 innings. Zach Thornton, over 16.5 outs. First best bet of the day, presented by Plavo from the professor, and he will explain that shortly. Next, it is the marquee matchup, first of the month. Lost yesterday, so we ended in the red, but we look to bring the marquee matchup into the green to start the month. And I have a couple of notes on the marquee matchup going forward. Number one, first of all, going forward, I reserve the right to not do a marquee matchup if I don't see one fit. So that's number one. Number two, I would like to do 6 strikeouts, both guys of those 6 strikeouts to be minus money by themselves to get 6. That is kind of my decree going forward. I'd like this to hit. I'd like to be competitive. And number 3, I am going to also start doing 2 pitchers from 2 different games. So I'm kind of expanding the horizons. There's going to be less bets, but more informed bets. And that I think are going to have a higher chance of winning, like this one here, Logan Gilbert and Connor Prelip. Gilbert, his last 4 in July, he had 4, 10, 5, and 7. His last versus Minnesota, he had 5 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts. So obviously, you're going to need that to improve on. But that was also way back in April. In June, Gilbert went 7, 8, 10, 5, and 8. So he hit this in all but one of his starts in June. He was definitely one of my guys for that. On the other side, Prelip, who's been on here before, his July starts 5 and 6. So only hit that once. Then June, we've got a 2, 4, 2, 7, 7. So he's been up and down, but we know that he's capable. His last against Seattle, 5 innings, 5 Ks. So we're right around where we need to be. Both of these guys, like I said, were minus money. Logan by himself for six strikeouts was minus 262, whereas Prelip was minus 140 for 6 strikeouts. So I like this to be the first of the month for that. Just give me 1 second, and we'll move on. I don't know what order any of these are in, but we're just going to breeze through. All right, like this, it is only long balls. We're almost towards Little League World Series time, I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure we're close to Little League World Series. So shout out to Big Al. Professor is riding with Jordan. Again, I'm going to let him explain that all at once when we get to the tabletop. Always a good pick with Jordan Alvarez, still, I believe, leading the league in home runs. And then Chicks picks Jen is going Junior Caminero, not a bad pick as well. He's been on my radar. I believe he hit one yesterday. So there you go. He was the only one that hit yesterday. So shout out to that. All right. He said it. He said he would have it. And here it is.
He's been on my radar.
My bad. Clicked on the wrong thing. Sorry. Okay. All right. Saturday six pack. Yes, he said he would have it. This is the Professor's Saturday six pack. Yes, it is here. Absolutely. So he also likes Junior Caminero. Love that. This is all just to get a hit. It's just a extension of that. I believe it hit last week. Pena, Turner, Cole Young, Brian Reynolds, Matt Olson, all names you should know for $6.59. That is a great bet. I'm looking forward to hearing the Professor explain. Then we have a very special, a second Saturday six-pack from Chicks Picks Jen, which she has posted on X.com at Just the Betslips. Go check that out. She posted that before the show this morning. But there you have it. Hopefully she'll be on. If not today, maybe tomorrow. To be honest with you, cannot. You know what? Let's see. I have an idea. Okay, no, she didn't really put any explanations. I don't really have any explanations for this. I will leave this up and obviously go check out at Just Betslips. I do like the want a bigger parlay, the 9-pack. I'm probably going to go with the 9-pack. Obviously, some favorites mixed in there. And as you'll see for the yearly records, it's hard to go against Chicks Picks Gen this year when it comes to UFC or golf. So shout out to the 2 6-packs. I love that slide. Next, it's the 750 Club. He first of the month looks like a little bit more structured professor. Look forward to him explaining. He's rocking another outs bet. He has Zach Thornton over 7. So now he has it 6 innings for sure for Zach Thornton. That's his best bet at 16.5. It boosted up to 17.5 here. Rasmussen, 17.5, used to be on the dead to me list, but I guess getting a reprieve. Yogan Gilbert under 18.5 outs. So that means 6 innings on the dot. So 6 innings or less, obviously. So if it's less than that, this would hit. And then under for Sanchez. Wow. All right. We've got quite a bet here. 872, 750 Club. Kind of whimpered at the end, hit big in the beginning of the month. Let's see if it gets off to a hot start today. That's awesome. Okay. All right. So we are at the tabletop. Very quick show, but we do have the professor's video coming up in just a second. So let's get to it. It is time for I just want to do one quick post, okay? We're going to tease it a little bit. As I hop on the Twitter and I do a quick post. Check out that 750 Club. Bet that right now if you want to be on the first of the month with the professor. Do one big tweet right now. Professor video my best coming. Let's do a hashtag. Sure. All right. It is green. It holds at this point over 700 units on the year, which is again absolutely unreal if you ask me. Okay, one last message. It is green, it is plushy, it holds all the magic. It is the tabletop. There it is. All right, yes. So I said it yesterday, and I really mean it. Kind of. So I have 5 on here. I do have a couple on the last calls. Have to talk to the guys about how we're going to differentiate the last calls. I don't mind if they count towards my record. I don't know if everybody does that. I kind of want us to be uniform on that. So just bear in mind, these definitely count towards my record. I believe my last calls will as well. So I guess for the sake of not crowding slides, I put some of them on the last calls. But these are here because these are the ones I feel the best about. Let me say that first and foremost. These are the ones that I feel the best about. The last calls are the last calls for a reason, which maybe we need to flesh out that reason going into football season. But anyway, my tabletop, the marquee goes on there. I already talked about that. Next, this is the first of its kind since I've been doing it. It is a separate game marquee matchup. It is DeGrom and Yamamoto. I like these. It kind of pairs 2 top guys in separate games. Normally wouldn't be able to bet them. Now I can. Both guys were well minus money for 6Ks by themselves. Yamamoto is at 216, and I believe DeGrom was at 219. Just looking at Yamamoto, I have his last 8 here: 5-7-6, 10-4-6, 7-4. DeGrom, on the other hand, 4-6-7, 9-8-9. I mean, you're looking at big numbers. His last versus Houston, DeGrom's last versus Houston, he had 6 innings, 6 strikeouts. These 2 guys are just unbelievable, by the way, especially now that Shohei is probably not going to win the Cy Young. Um, he had a chance. He certainly had a chance. Now he definitely doesn't have a chance. I mean, you're looking at guys like Yamamoto. You're looking at guys like in the NL. You're looking at DeGrom. Potentially just having a solid year. I'm not saying Cy Young for DeGrom, but anyway, give me those two guys a 6+, first of its kind marquee, 6+ for those guys. Cards bet might have to ditch it after two. Well, this is the last. Okay, this won't be on Matthews. If Walker doesn't hit this, I won't. I am gonna have to take a break on Walker 2+ hits wins RBIs and the home runs. But the home runs has three more games. Today is game 18, so 18, 19, 20. I will get 3 more at most betting a Jordan Walker home run, and then I'm going to have to say sayonara and just hope that he hits one. And then Quinn Matthews, very excited as a Cardinals fan. Shout out to Quinn Matthews. Very, very excited for the debut of the kid. See what he's got. Big lefty, just one of the first of a lot of pitching that is supposed to come up through the Cardinals farm system to the majors within the next year or two, a couple of years. And Quinn being the first, very, very excited. So I like him for 4 strikeouts. I like him for a little bit more in his debut, as you'll see later. As I mentioned, the Jordan Walker home run. This is game 18. So if he doesn't get it today, it'll be 18 games without a home run since his last home run. And then my one guy strikeouts. I liked a bunch of bets, but I wanted to keep it at 5. I went to and I really like this Sanchez 9+ Ks. A little bit of a swing, but I like him to bounce back. Not bounce back. I totally thought I had his stats in front of me, but since it's a live show and I'm going to be off soon, let me look up some Sanchez. Tied for 5th with 157 strikeouts. I mean, his last 2 starts, 6 and 7 strikeouts. The 6 being in the big one against the Yankees. Who are they playing today? I should know this. The Orioles, yes. In Baltimore. Let's see. He's got 13 and 44 at bats, 13 strikeouts and 44 at bats. And Sanchez, 9 strikeouts. Let's see the last time he hit 9. Last time he hit 9 was June 30th in an 8-0 win against the Pirates. And then he hit 10 on June 8th. So it's been a little while since he hit the 9, but I like this bet nonetheless. And that'll do it for me. Next, let's move it on over to, we'll show his slides. There you have for the professor, but I'm going to bring up his video right about in just 2 seconds now.
What is going on, just the Betslips family? Professor Parlay coming to you with my bets for today. I've got to run out the door because I'm running late for the golf course, but I'm going to go. My best bet is Zach Thornton over 16.5 outs. He's hit this in 4 straight, 4 of the 5 starts he's been in this year, getting that at -120. If you bet that on DraftKings, you get it, or if you bet that on Fanatics, you get it at 16.5 out, or 16.5 outs. If you do it on DraftKings, it's 17.5 outs, but he's been over 17.5 and 16.5 in those 4 straight. My long ball today is Yordan Alvarez. He is 5 for 9 with 3 home runs versus DeGrom. He didn't go deep. He was one of the only guys that didn't go deep last night in that game, which I did say was going to be a blowout by Houston, which it was. I think he goes deep today against DeGrom. DeGrom has been struggling. The Saturday 6-pack, I've got Caminero for a hit. This is kind of a gut feeling. I think after his home run last night, he's going to get back to being hot again. He may go deep today, but we're going to take him for a hit. Jeremy Pena, 1+ hit. He's on a 12-game hitting streak. Trey Turner, 1+ hit. He's hitting 5 of 6, and he is 3 for 6 lifetime versus Shane Baz. Cole Young, 1+ hit. He's on a 6-game hitting streak. Brian Reynolds, 1+ hit, who's on 4 of his last 5, and he's 5 for 13 versus Abbott. And then lastly, Matt Olson, 1+ hit. He is 4 for 17 lifetime versus Mike Lisson, got a hit in 3 of his last 4. Got that at +659 altogether. Then the 750 club, we're going to do outs parlay. So we've got Rasmussen over 17.5 outs, 6 of his last 9. Zach Thornton over 17.5 outs, 3 of his last 4. And these next 2 are guys that typically get there, but I just don't feel like today is their day. I'm going to go Logan Gilbert under 18.5 outs. He has missed it in 2 straight. He's given up 10 runs in his last 3 innings, which is somewhat concerning for me. I don't think that I think he gets to right at 6. I think both of these guys get 6 innings. I just don't think they go beyond 6 innings. And then Chris Sanchez under 18.5 outs. I feel like he's been struggling ever since the All-Star break. I think 6 is kind of his max. I do think that he gets strikeouts today, but I just don't think he's going past 6 innings today. We got those four at plus 872. The 2 parlays for today, I've got my strikeout ladder parlay is Yoshinobu Yamamoto 5+ strikeouts, 5+ strikeouts in 4 straight games. Braxton Ashcraft at 6+ strikeouts. He's hit this in 5 of his last 7, and the Reds average 9.5 strikeouts per 9 innings. And then lastly, Christopher Sanchez, 7+ strikeouts. He has hit this in 3 of his last 5, and he has 13 strikeouts and 45 at bats, so right around just over 25% strikeout percentage. Against his lineup, I think he gets it back on track strikeout wise today. If he's got that strikeout pitch going today, then he could be dangerous on the strikeouts. His control, I think, gets him in deeper pitch counts, which is why he doesn't go beyond 6 innings. But I think he does get those Ks. And then our hit parlay is Ian Happ, 1+ hit. He's 7 for 11 lifetime versus Fried. Then we got Jake Bauers, 1+ hit. He's at 6-game hitting streak, and he's only faced Soriano once, and he got a hit against him. Then Brandon Lowe, 1+ hit. He is on a 6-game hitting streak, and he's 2 for 5 versus Abbott lifetime. Got this at plus 345. My last call is I do an Ashcraft laddered from 6 all the way up to 10. I think against this Reds lineup, he could catch fire today, and if he does and runs the ladder up, then it'll be great. So those are my hat tips for the Betslips. See you on tomorrow. Chase that bag responsibly, and I'll see you next time.
Alrighty, there you have him. Let me bring him back up. I can listen to the professor talk about his bets all the time. One thing I noticed, and one thing I kind of I knew it was going to happen since the beginning of the year because he said it. Professor likes to go. He does a little bit of both, but he does a lot of the more recent trends. At least recently, I've seen that. Like you saw 3 of his last 4. A lot of 3 of the last 4, 3 of the last 4. I think recent form is a big play when it comes to baseball bets in August. It's a little bit different in the beginning of the season. So I really like a lot of his reasonings behind the bets today. That is a big hit parlay. That's bigger than usual. So I think that means that you go with it. So shout out to the professor for his picks. And I think that is all we have when it comes to picks. Yep, here are the last calls. He said it. He's got an Ashcraft ladder from 6 to 10. Love that if you're looking for a ladder play today. I'm a big fan of that. Big fan of the Ashcraft ladder. We've hit it before. Why not? If you want to just have some fun ride with the crew. Mine, as I said, I have a couple on here. Quinn Matthews, I have him at 4 for the cards parlay. I like him 6. I think I'm just gonna enjoy watching him in his debut. Just root for him to bring a lot of it. He's got big stuff. I mean, talking about Quinn Matthews, I have his stats here in AAA this season in Memphis. 5-3, 19 starts, 92 innings pitched, 111 strikeouts and 92 innings pitched. I mean. This is the guy. This has been the guy supposed to be, the top 1 or 2 guy going forward for the Cardinals, and I'm looking forward to it. 25 years old, 6'5", big lefty. I'm very, very excited to see what he has. So I wanted to put him up there for 6. My hit parlay is from Dinger's Almanac. Nick Gonzalez, Kyle Karros, and Luis Garcia. I like that it's 3 different games. So if you want to ride that, I don't know. It's the top 3 guys from Digger's Almanac. Matt Olson is the number 1 on Digger's Almanac. Didn't put him on the tabletop because I'm not as – I need to see the ball start going through the hoop at Digger's Almanac again before I put it on my tabletop. But I may use it towards my record. Have to figure that out. Probably will. And then I did the that really need Walker and Olson to hit 1. Chicks picks Jen. She's going with another one. She likes Caminero for a home run and Hunter Goodman today. And then she parlayed the 2. Really like that. Caminero hit 1 yesterday. I don't know if Goodman hit 1 yesterday. But if not, he's definitely due. So there you have that. I think it's the list that I don't like. Yep, whatever. Just have to remember Churio and Shota, I guess. Okay. And yeah, here are the yearly records. Pretty crazy. Chicks Picks Jen, the queen of the units, the only one with a winning record. Total, crazy amount of bets, up nearly 370 units. It's pretty remarkable. Shout out. That's why I say you should be listening. She does the research. She puts in the time. We don't see her as much on the show, but she's putting in the research when she puts in these picks and certainly the effort. Next is the professor, an impressive 232 on the dot units. That's wild. He's holding it down with, look at that, quick math, 700 and, I don't know, 739 picks, 740 picks, about that. So for the professor, PD King, 501. He had a pretty good month. I think he was up about 20 units at the end of the month last month, despite missing a bunch of days. I think he ended up being about 20 units, give or take. He sits right around 162. C Money, 9 and 34, only under 10 wins, but still right about 10 units. So shout out to C Money. Parker takes the one bet, takes the loss there, but he's 12 and 14 on the year, just down to myself with 1,083 bets, and I'm only down 28 units. Not too shabby. So it's actually a thing of pride right there. If I can get that into the green, still plenty of time to get that into the green on the year. Still plenty of time. So there you have it. That'll do it for the show. Thank you to anybody who tuned in. Thank you to the professor for his video. We will be back tomorrow in some way, shape, or form. Somebody will be here, whether it's me and the professor and CJ, one of us, two of us, three of us, four of us. Hopefully we get more pack shows going on. Football is coming up. So shout out to Nevin Eimer. Shout out to Plavo. Thank you so much. Hey, I am going to do a big parlay. Oh, no growling. No. I don't know if that's good or bad luck for a parlay, but we'll do one real quick. Here, let me go back. Can you stop? I like something with Ashcraft, so let's start there. Let's go Ashcraft 6. No. Okay, maybe we should like 7. Do you stop? We'll go Ashcraft for 7. I like that. I think we could do Sanchez for 7. Yes, I'm gonna do Sanchez for 7. Okay, let's do one of. But you know what? He likes him for 6. Let's do Ashcraft for 6. Okay, we'll do Sanchez for 7. Okay, we'll do. Let's do the best bet in there. Let's do Thornton over 16.5 house. I like that. No, he's at 17.5. I wonder if I could change that. I don't like it as much as 17.5. Still at minus 112. 7.5. 17.5. No. I think we just throw in a home run. I think we just do like a Junior Caminero and Matt Olson. Maybe we go. His pitching parlay is just really good. That's gonna hit. Do I want? I'm gonna put Matt Olson home run. I'm putting Matt Olson home run with the 7 and 6 strikeouts. That's what I'm gonna do. I think he's sitting at 29. Yeah, Matt Olson's gonna hit a home run off of Miles Michaelis. 704. Here, I'll put it up. I like that bet. No. You know what? We'll throw one more in there. We're going to throw Jordan Walker hit. One hit, Jordan Walker, 1060. Okay, there you go. Put it in here. Sanchez, 7 Ks. Ashcraft, 6 Ks. Olson, Homer, Walker, hit. Plus 1060. There you go. There you have it. That's what we're going to ride with if you want to for the show. I'm going to put it in my chat. You know what? I'm changing it up. I still bet that one, but we're going to do this one instead. So we're going to do everything except we're going to change up Walker hit, and we're going to do Caminero hit, because that could also hit Jen's home run and also the Saturday 6-pack. So we'll do hit for Caminero, home run number 30 for Olson. I love that. I think that's definitely going to happen. We'll do Sanchez for 7 Ks. Ashcraft for 6, Sanchez for 7. 988. Right, a little bit worse, but we're still going to rock with it. Okay. Sanchez, 7 Ks. Ashcraft, 6 Ks. Caminero, hit. Olson, Homer, plus 988. All right, that's what we're going to rock with. There it is. All right, there you have it. There's a Saturday parlay. We had the 6-pack, the 2 6-packs, the UFC 6-pack, which you can find at Just Betslips. It's posted at Just Betslips on X.com. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. We'll be on tomorrow. See everybody tomorrow. Everybody have a great Saturday. Hope all of your bets win and you get mega rich together, and we do it together. So shout out. This has been Just Bets, as we're bringing you the hot tips to help your bet slips stay amazing, stay handsome, and stay beautiful. Let me play you out.
Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the Betslips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Responsibly, Chase.